Hello, welcome to another episode of Flossmas. Flossmas number 3. Today is the 3rd of December. This is going to go very, very quickly, I think. Yes. It's not morning. It's actually quite late in the afternoon for me. I haven't actually got round to opening my advent calendars. Although I did open my Ferrero Rocher one when I found out that they were less than 75 calories a piece. So this is good. This is good. I can have a treat. I know that sounds quite sad. It's Christmas, but you know, there's a lot of nice stuff in the cupboard. Right. Anyway, moving on. Soul. Right. Today's Gothic one, number 3. We have number 3. If I'm gonna hazard a guess, I'm gonna guess it's a coaster. We all need coasters in our lives, don't we? I'm assuming it is a coaster. It is coaster shaped. It doesn't say coaster. It's plywood. But that's quite nice, isn't it? That's a nice design. It's off centre, but it's a nice design. Make quite good black work that would, wouldn't it? So that can go right there, down here, for me to put a drink on. Although I probably won't, because then it'll block the view of my tree. Can I? No, there you go. Right. I think that one came from the range. Somebody was asking. Speaking of asking, so my bestie Verinda, hello darling, left a comment yesterday, day before, because I said ask me any questions you'd like to ask, and the question that she asked was, do I have a favourite whip that I've worked on this year? And my first thought that thoughts don't bump, they jump. So the first thought that jumped into my head was the Halloween Advent, because I managed to get so much done in such a short space of time, and it's bright funky colours. Not that I'm a bright funky colour girl, but it was fun. It was a fun stitch. And then half an hour later thinking, no, actually it's not my favourite. My favourite whip has got to have been my Poison Garden Mandala. Absolutely, without shadow of a doubt. But I can have 2 favourites for 2 different reasons. And as I've said, the Halloween Advent is my fun favourite because it has been really fun and enjoyable to stitch. But Poison Garden Mandala has been the most satisfying, and has been really enjoyable. I put a lot of stress on myself to do the Halloween one, but it was fun and I loved it, and I still haven't finished it and I need to. But Poison Garden Mandala, definitely the most satisfying, the most beautiful, pretty colours, metallics, and speciality stitches, beads. So it's got everything going on. And it's the Poison Garden at Alnwick. No, it's not. Yes, it is Alnwick. Yes. For a moment then I had Banbury in my mind, which is just up the road. But yeah, no, it's Alnwick. So yeah. So there you go. Those are my 2 favourites. If I had to pick just one, I'd say Poison Garden. Yes. So yes, ask me anything. Can't guarantee I'll answer it. I've been sat here mindlessly starting to tear this open. So let's open Modern Folk, shall we? I mean, by the time you see this, you'll already know what's in here. So what's really funny, and I'm going to address this because I'm going to tag Lee. I filmed this before I watch Lee. So I have no idea what she's opened. And sometimes it's really funny that she and I think the same. And I think there was something about the border that we both said, you know, about how it'd be easy to stitch up and what have you. And yeah, so, ooh, got a colour picture today. I've opened it in my lap. Sorry, it's too big and too noisy. I'm getting a theme. That's the second cockerel that we've had. That is an embroidery. Is it a cross stitch or? Excuse me. Need to put the goggles on so I can actually see what I'm looking at. 1908. Is this a? Is this a cross stitch? Looks like it's needlepoint. Right. So, oh, more border. More border, but significantly fewer stitches, I would say, than the last couple of days. Interesting. It says image on reverse is sampler by Martia, Mina or Maria van Malestein, 1908, from the sampler collection of Jacob de Graaf. Oh, nice one, Jacob. Very nice. Very nice. But yes, so, and the colour today is brine. Brine is clear, but that's not a bad representation. It's probably not quite as yellow as that. It's like a buff old gold. Can I get that to focus? I can't. Do you know what? It helps if you take your reading glasses off to see whether or not your screen is focusing. So there you go. And I have looked at the bauble for the advent tree, and it's a wiggly dangle. So, and it just instantly said to me that needs to be red, but I might do it in red and white because it almost looks like a candy cane. It's not a candy cane, but it's straight down, but it's got like a barley twist in it. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use green because obviously I'm on a green background, but if I find a lighter green that I can use is very definitely different to the shade of the fabric, then I might use it. But, and I'm thinking as well, this is dangerous, I'm not really feeling doing like spooky house. It's Christmas. Why do I want to work on Halloween? So I might just throw, not literally, metaphorically speaking, I might just throw all the whip goes that I haven't done yet out and not bother with them. Maybe with the exception of Cherith. I know I haven't worked on Spooky House. I know I said that I wanted to because I haven't touched it at all this year. But Cherith was one of the 5 that I've got to do. And that's just pretty lovely. I'm happy to sit and work on that. But I'm thinking I need to do something a bit more Christmassy. The advent tree is very Christmassy. That's absolutely fine. But at the moment, Jacob's design isn't saying Christmas to me with the colours. So at the moment, it might well be. It might be a very sort of Spanish, Mexican bright colours later on, if the this is anything to go by. But I want something Christmassy. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got lots of little charts I can dig out. Yeah. We'll work on that. Right. I will come back to you later when I've done all my stitching. See you later. Good evening. Back in the chair. Back in the chair. My rather creaky little rattan chair. Yeah. It's only day 3. Losing the plot already. Oh, right. Where are we? Where have we got to? Shall I get the joke out the way? Yes. What do you call a person who isn't sure that Christmas exists? Agnostic. There you go. See, bad joke, and you're going to come and say hello. You will. I'm going to say hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. Because I don't want you knocking the... There we go. Come up. Say hello. The void. The walking void. Hello. Say hello to people. There you go. You can see him if you put him in front of me. There we go. Hi, kitty. Yeah. Look everywhere but at the camera. Be good? Want to get down? Right. So there's the... Oops. Let's get your claw out of my jumper before you rip a hole in it like you did the other one. I swear. Got a jumper. First time I wore it, up here, really close to the seam on the shoulder. This one, this wee beastie, up on my shoulder, clawing it. Something spooked him. Off he went. Took my jumper with him. Not with your back leg. Took my jumper with him, with me still in it. Ripped a hole, like properly cut the fibres out. So I've mostly repaired it. It was a whole year ago. Mostly repaired it. I've just got the last little bit to do, and I'm a bit sort of not sure I'm going to do it, but it'll be fine. Right, so flicky tail. Don't even think about it. I see you. I see you eyeing up the train. Right. So, yes, eggnog sticks. I hope you like that one. There's a couple of shaggy dog stories. When I say I have jokes, I have printed out 3 pages of jokes. I wonder how many of you are going to pause that, see if you can read it. I might just blur it out so you can't. But yes, so there's a joke. There's a joke. I think I've got enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, there's 10 on the first page, so they're to be. Right, you want to see how I've got on today, don't you? So let us start off with the tree. You're actually going to stay there? Really? Okay. So him. What do you think? What do you think? So today's ornament is this one. I haven't got this up very bright. I might brighten it ever so slightly. You staying put or are you getting off? No, we're going to stay put. Right. Here's today's. This one here. Doesn't look like much of anything in this light. Hang on. But what I'll do is I'll do what I did last night and I'll pop in a photo around about now for you to get a close-up on that. They're probably not showing up quite as much as I would have liked, if I'm absolutely honest. But you know what? It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun, and if it means that I actually get to use some of the metallic threads that I've got, it doesn't matter. And up here, where is it? I think it's in here. This drawer here is full of all my Krynics, like really full, because if I find them, I pick them up. I have picked them up from charity shops. Every time I open up another one of my mother's boxes that we got, because we're still going through all the boxes that came over, find another reel of Krynic. Now I know where I get it from. So that's the tree. And Modern Folk embroidery piece is looking like this. Look at that. And what I'm gonna do that because the lights behind make it really hard to see. Oh, look, there's you can see the alphabet through it. Right, let's try the back of that then. What did you just do? You crazy cat. Right, something happened. So that was the colour brine, and we've added in these little sort of motifs all the way around. There isn't any there, so I'm wondering if maybe there's a couple of letters might be going in there. Or 2025. Who knows? Who knows? And then this little thing there. That was quite a lot of work tonight, actually. I am going to show you my back because this will explain why it's a lot of work. I did not want to carry. I could have got it done in half the time if I'd carried my threads across, but I didn't want to. And going all the way around the loop, each of these loops would have used up too. So I was starting and finishing in every section. Apart from here. Here I got lazy. But I was starting and finishing. So there's no carries. Because you don't know how much is going to get seen when you frame it, really. But it's coming together really nicely. That looks charming. actually. Charming, Jacob, charming. Absolutely love it. Love it. Right. Now last night, well done, the astute ones amongst you who really did look up and saw the green things, because I forgot to give you a word, didn't I? So if you've made it this far tonight, send me an emoji that is either white or snow, I think, and let's have the word flake. I was going to say tree, but flake. That's a good one for tonight. How about that? Right, okay, I'm off because rendering and editing. What I've got to do is drop this video in and pop a picture on. But I must go because I really ought to get up early in the morning. And I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. Right, bye. See you all tomorrow. Bye.